Hello guys, this is Cerebral Math, and today I will show you how to divide decimal numbers by 1, 10, 100, and 1000. So let's get started. So first of all, let's do a basic number. Let's do 123 divided by 1. So 1 equals, so this is very basic because 1 goes into 123 times. So it's going to just be plain old 123. Now, what about 123 divided by 10? Now, this will not be there will not be a remainder in this. Well, there probably could be, but that's not how we're doing it. So then this is all you do. So like the decimal point right now, since it's 123, the decimal point would be right here. So we're just gonna move it down 1 to right here. So the decimal point would be right here. So then it'd be 12.3. But since like this, it's a 0, there's gonna be 1 0. We move it down. We move it down to the left 1 time. So that'd be 12.3. See, now this is very basic. Now for 123 divided by 100. Now that would equal, since there's two zeros, and the decimal point is right here, we're gonna move down 2 spaces. So the decimal point would be right there. So that means it'd be 1.23. Now, see, that is very, very basic. Now let's do 1000. So 123 divided by 1000 equals, so now since like the decimal point is right here, we're gonna have to move it down 1. So since there's three zeros, we're gonna have to move it down 1, 2, 3 times. So now the decimal point would be right here. So it'd be 0.123 or 0.123. Let's do 0.123 so you get a better understanding. So 0.123. So yeah, that is that. Now let me show you another thing that you might get confused on. But, I'm going to help you so you won't. So, let's say you have a number like, let's say 64.5. And so we divide this by, since you already know the 1, that it's already going to just be the same number. Since it's going to be divided by 1, let's move on to the tens. So, the way of how you do this is, of course, since like this number already has a decimal point in it. It's like there's already a 1 right here. We're gonna, it's the same thing. Since there's 1 0, you're just gonna move it down once over to here. So, yeah, it's basically that. So it's, of course, it's going to be 6.45. So yeah, And of course, 4.5 divided by 100 is gonna equal. So since there's 2 zeros, of course we're gonna move it down twice to right here. So of course it's gonna be 0.645. So of course with of course with 1,000, this might be a little tricky for some people. Let me just write this down real quick before I get to 1,000. So now 64.5, sorry, divided by 1,000 would equal, since there's three zeros, you're gonna have to move it down 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So like we're gonna skip something here. If you don't really know, I just like put like something like an underscore or something, but then you erase that after. So yeah, you'd just put something there. You don't have to if you know what I'm talking about, or if you know you're really good at this. So then the decimal point would be right here. So then, of course, instead of putting an underscore, you'd put a 0. I'm very sorry about that. You'd put a 0, not an underscore. So then you just put the 0 here and a 0 there. 0.0645. So it'd equal 0.0645. So yeah, that is some very basic stuff. Now, if you want to be very advanced, we could go into millions, but we're not gonna do that. So, because that's a big number. So, yeah. Now let's do some just normal ones by not doing this, just very normal one. Okay, so we're gonna figure out these together. So 126 divided by 100 equals. So there's 2 digits and the decimal point, 2 zeros, and the decimal point is right here. So now we have to move 2 times down. 1, 2, right here. So now let's put this decimal right here. So it'd be 1.26. So 1.26. Now 1.56 divided by 10. Now of course that just has one 0 in it, so we'd only have to take the decimal point here and move it down 1 to here. So it'd just be 0.156. Now time for 1,000. If you already just had this in your head just right when you look at this, then you must know this very well already, and you probably don't need to look at this anymore, but just keep on watching, okay? So there's 3 zeros. So the decimal point is right here. So we're going to move down 3 times. 1, 2, 3, right here. So the decimal point's going to be right here. 7.652. So that's going to be our number. So now 645 divided by 1. Let's do 6.45 divided by 1. Now, since there's no 0, we don't even have to move this at all. So it's just going to stay this number 6.45. So yeah, this is, I hope you know already. This is actually my first video doing this. So, my first video ever on this YouTube channel. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed and actually learned something. So yes, see you.